got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Terrapin, their rookie quarterback from the University of Maryland.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
At the 21-yard line.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right into 34 here. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
Now Young. He'll try and do this himself. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10.
They run here with Dowdle. And down to the 36-yard line here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 3rd and 5.
Set, ready.
Here's Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kenneth Grant providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
On play action, McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the ground, H.M. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This one thrown underneath to H.M. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and less than any yards.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there, being able to get low.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. J.J. McCarthy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with the victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Ready?
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 42-yard line.
Black 40.
Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
45. What?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Downs going in motion left. Young to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
And the Panthers first down. First
Ready.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Young now. And this one complete to Smith. The 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
Yellow.
Dowdle will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Behind the line of
From
scrimmage.
back at the 4, here's
It's a loss
2nd
of
and goal.
1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 4-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Rico Dowdle from 3 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Throwing is McCarthy.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Here's McCarthy. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
McCarthy going to sneak it.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Another Dolphins, first down.
On play action, now McCarthy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Achane on the counter.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now McCarthy.
The quick slant caught. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
Job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. To the air with McCarthy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Gregory. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Now a toss right side. Achane with it.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Gordon is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and goal, McCarthy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category.
A beautiful spin and room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Young to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Young. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Motion left, Smith.
Young now from the 50.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Josh Downs,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
16. Panthers.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Got his man, Dell.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
13 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's a give up the middle. It's good. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running right, here's Achane.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 3 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go. 50.
Young.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17.
It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte.
2nd and 11.
It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
On play action, McCarthy. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Panthers first down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 of the 20.
Here's Young.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another.
Now here's Young. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
Looking to throw, Young.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Young. That is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Up the middle, Achane.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
He'll try to do it himself. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down.
To the air with McCarthy.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
J.J. McCarthy
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good. Panthers, first down.
They run again with Dowdle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there. 58 yards.
And the Panthers are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
On 3rd down, Achane.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Shifts by at the 15. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Young.
At the 16.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Young. He'll try and do this himself.
And he's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Dolphins, they're